The battle was fierce in the valley, but the real victory was decided on the hill. While Joshua fought with the sword, Moses lifted his hands in prayer. Without that faithful intercession, Israel would have lost, and history would have taken a very different turn. The hands that won the battle. This is the story of how God gave victory through Moses, Aaron, Hur, and Joshua. Prayer sometimes means wrestling, just as Paul described in Colossians 4:12 when he spoke of Epaphras, wrestling in prayer for others. At Rephidim, the Amalekites launched a surprise attack. They struck Israel when the people were weary, targeting the weak and the vulnerable at the rear. Moses acted quickly. He told Joshua, "Choose some men and fight. Tomorrow, I will stand on top of the hill with the staff of God in my hands." This was the same staff God used to part the sea and bring miracles in Egypt. Joshua led the men into battle. The clash of swords echoed across the valley, dust rising with every strike. Meanwhile, Moses climbed the hill with Aaron and Hur by his side. From the top, Moses lifted the staff of God high. And whenever his hands were raised, Israel prevailed. But when his arms dropped in weariness, the Amalekites surged forward. The outcome didn't depend only on the fighters below, but also on prayer and intercession above. But prayer wasn't easy. Moses' arms grew tired. Supporting the battle through prayer was exhausting. Prayer is sometimes a struggle, deep, persistent, spiritual labor. The Apostle Paul urges us to devote ourselves to prayer, being watchful and thankful. When Moses could no longer keep his hands up, Aaron and Hur stepped in. They gave him a stone to sit on, then stood on each side, holding his arms steady until sunset. Even though this task was given to Moses, he couldn't carry it alone. He needed his community to lift him up. And together, Moses praying, Aaron and Hur supporting, Joshua fighting Israel won the battle. This is a picture of intercession in the family of God. When one grows weary, others step in. After the victory, God told Moses to record the event so it would never be forgotten, and to remind Joshua, who would one day lead the people. Moses built an altar and named it, "The Lord is my banner," because the victory belonged not to Moses or Joshua, but to the Lord himself. This amazing passage shows us the great importance of prayer. Life and death, the course of history itself, depended on it. And many times, God's people are defeated because of lack of prayer. So take a moment to reflect. Who are you holding up in prayer? Are you helping to strengthen someone whose arms are growing weary? In the family of God, victory is found when we stand in the gap for one another, and when we give all the glory to the Lord.